So I am making tamales today. This is my sofrito. It's cooking here. I have onions, peppers, cilantro, garlic powder, salt, and jalapenos. And then I have some tomato sauce, about a quarter of it filled with beer. And then I put it here with a little bit of oil and tomato sauce. I haven't added the beer yet. And so now I lowered the temperature. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add my beer now. Here I have a mixture of roasted pork shredded in the blender, and then I've added 1 can of drained and rinsed very well garbanzo beans. Okay, over here I have some masa and a can of corn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my can of corn and I'm going to blend it in the processor very, very well, and then I'm going to mix it with my masa, which is also gluten free. And I have over here in this big pot corn husk soaking. I'm going to soak them in hot water for at least a good 30 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how they are. So right here, it looks really good now. See, it's like kind of doubled in volume. So what am I going to do is I'm going to pour in the garbanzo and meat mixture. One moment, please. Went to black screen, sorry about that. Okay, so here I got my garbanzo pork mixture. So I'm going to stir all that in. At this point, we can turn off our stove because everything is cooked. So we're going to turn off our stove and we're going to stir this up really well, and we will be back later to form our masa and our tamales. Thank you. Okay, so I have mixed my meat with my garbanzo beans. The garbanzo beans is going to give it texture, a little bit of crunch. And then I have reserved from the peppers and the onions and cilantro and the garlic powder, the jalapenos, a little bit to use to make our masa with, okay? So this is our masa, like I said earlier. And then in the food processor, I have put some a can of corn. So right now I'm going to pulse it and make sure it gets nice and blended in. You want to grind it all the way. You don't want too much texture. Maybe like a little bit. Here's the noise. Okay, while that is going to sit there, I'm going to transfer it to our bowl. And this is going to sit and cool completely so that we can make our tamales. So we'll be back in a little while to assemble our tamales. Thank you. Okay, so I've added the flour. I'm making the full amount, the little bag here. It is 1.25 pounds. So I added the masa, to the wet ingredients, which is our cilantro and onions and all that. So on there, I'm going to add my corn. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to add my corn. And I will be right back. All right, we're back. So I've added the corn to my masa. Now, the reason I added the corn is because I want to mix it in first and see how much texture I have with our masa. You don't want to over wet your masa. Okay, so I am going to blend it in and get it into my dough form, and then we'll be back. We're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes. All right. So I'm adding 1 cup of water at a time, and I'm mixing it in the flour, the masa, until I form a nice thick but not dry dough. Okay? I'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're back. It's been a few minutes. So this is the consistency of the dough that you want. You see when you press it, it kind of holds itself together. This is going to help us when we go to roll it to put our filling in it. See that? This is what you want. And so this was the whole bag. And since I put that 1 can of corn, I only needed to add 3 cups of water. Which is about this size, okay? So you might want to just add the water to your ability, because every place is different and the temperature of your location can be different. So anyway, so this is the consistency, and I'm going to try and get all my stuff together. Our corn husk is still... it is still soaking, so we're gonna let that soak a little bit longer, and we'll be back soon. Look at this dough, how beautiful it is. You can see the specks of the peppers and the jalapenos and the corn and the cilantro. So watch out. The Tamale Queen is headed to a town near you. Yummy, look at that. It's cooling off nicely. Isn't that delicious? Nice. Oh, amazing. So I re-put more hot water into the husk, and I separated them. One step that I did not do earlier, which probably would have saved me a lot of time. Anyways, the husk have to cook, stay in the water for at least 2 hours. I thought 30 minutes, but I looked up some information, and it is actually 2 hours. All right, so we will be back later. Thank you.